I would say I'm the most detached Nigerian you can ever meet in this life. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know the price of anything. I don't know.
You don't know the price of tomatoes.
I don't know the price of tomatoes. I don't know the price of chicken. I don't know the price of anything.
So you don't know people are seeing shege.
I'm sure that it's tough.
How are you sure it's tough if you don't
I'm
hear
sure
it?
it's tough because wigs are more expensive. That I know.
Wig are food.
Well, that's the part I know because wigs are more expensive. Makeup is more expensive. Nails are everything is more expensive.
All right, what's up, Africa? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to my channel and welcome to another episode of the Convo with Femi. And today I have an amazing guest. Beautiful, delectable, smart, intelligent. What else?
Fashionable.
Fashionable. What else?
Yeah. I don't know. Just amazing all around.
Nothing bad about you?
Nothing. I'm perfect.
God is perfect.
I'm perfect.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Doyin in the building. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
It's good to see you. I've not seen you.
How are you?
I'm fine. Are you the interviewer?
Well, when they ask how are you, you're supposed to ask back. It's just...
Oh, well, can't see. So good to see you. You look good, by the way.
Thank you.
So how have you been? Oh, thank you. How have you been?
Very well. Can't complain.
How's the country treating you?
Nigeria. Not bad, actually. Not bad. I can't complain, honestly.
Okay.
We've been having a good time. Yeah, so I thank God.
So let's meet you.
You already know my name. My name is Doyin David.
Yes, I know.
I am... What am I supposed to do? Like, state my age and tell you what
you can tell us your age. How old are you, by the way?
I mean, they can just...
Just how old are you? It's very easy. Just tell us here. They don't have to go
It's
on
on
Google.
Google.
How old are you?
It's on Google.
How old are you?
How old do I look? You better not say something that is...
You look 25, 26?
No, I'm older. What do you mean?
Are you 28?
Yeah, spot on, actually.
28. You'll be 28 in August?
No, I'll be 29, actually.
You'll be 29 in August?
Yeah.
Wow.
In August. How do you know my birthday is in August? Oh, yeah, I told you before. Oh,
you just told me you were Leo or something.
Well, that's a lie. You said 1 month and I said August.
Yeah, and that's your Leo.
You tell lies on your podcast.
You told me you were Leo. That's what you told me. Yes or no? That's what I said. I didn't lie.
No, you said August and I said, how did you know?
You told me. And I said you told me you were Leo.
But
you're Leo. That's what I said.
There are July Leos too. Do you know that?
Yes, but you told me you are Leo. That's what I'm just saying. And I remember August.
We don't have to argue. It's
but
okay.
I didn't lie.
Okay. We can agree to disagree.
So mom has not been asking you when are you getting married?
I mean, she has. She's a Nigerian mother. What do you expect? But she knows her child and she knows that I'll do my thing when I'm ready to do it and she cannot force me.
So you're not ready to be in a relationship or get married? Oh, are you in a relationship? Definitely. You look like one who's in or talking. But yeah, moving on swiftly. Why are you laughing?
Do you want me to answer the question or not?
Okay, answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the question.
So what's the question?
Are you in a relationship?
What do you think?
Are you in a relationship?
I mean, there might be a man somewhere that is interested in me. Yeah.
Who's talking?
If that's what a relationship is, then maybe I am in one.
Both of you are talking?
Yeah. No, we're not talking, actually. We're together for real.
Oh, you guys are dating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, beautiful. You're not trying to deny him. That's good.
No.
You're not part of those girls who like, I don't know.
But I mean, I'm always single till I'm married. But yeah, I'm talking to somebody at the moment.
You're dating somebody?
I'm dating somebody. Would I marry him? I don't know. Time will tell.
You're not sure if you're going to marry. So you're not dating to get married? You're just dating for dating's sake?
I mean, I never really date to get married. I date to have a good time. I date because I enjoy your company. I date for companionship. So whether it leads to marriage or not.
I saw all of that. You date for companion. You don't date for sex. Is that what you said?
No one said anything about sex.
I saw it in one interview you said. I saw it. I'm just saying.
What? That I date for companionship?
Like you said that people date for many reasons.
Yeah.
People date for but you date for companionship. I saw it. I could show you online. Yeah, I'm saying you so you don't date for sex. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, sex is part of the companionship, isn't it?
Okay.
But it's not the main reason I'm dating.
So the main reason you're dating is for companionship.
Companionship, yeah. Not to get married or anything. So if it doesn't lead to marriage, I'm fine. We had a good time. If it does, then.
So if You guys could just keep dating
Mm-hmm.
if the issue of marriage doesn't come up.
Yeah,
You could
I'm very fine with doing like a life partnership with somebody.
common law partnership.
What's that? What is
That's
that?
something like in the UK where people who live together
Yeah,
are considered couple after
yeah.
some time.
Because at the end of the day, like, what is marriage really? Is it just about signing the paper? That's not that important to me. I'm sure that's not to talk down on the constitution of marriage.
Marriage is not important to you. That's what you're saying.
Not really. Companionship is important to me. So I would like to have a lifetime companionship, whether we're married
Or not.
or not. I just want to have somebody for the rest of my life that is my person. I'm not really, it's not important to me that we have to be legally married.
Oh wow. So that's but I don't think that a lot of women in Nigeria of today have that mindset.
Yeah, true. But I'm also not a lot of women. So I'm me.
Okay. So since you're talking somewhere right now, that means you guys could just date forever. You don't have to
Yeah.
give marriage a
But
thought.
I'm sure he wants to get married. So yeah. Maybe I'm not saying that I never want to get married. Like if it happens, it happens. Like if I find somebody that's, makes me feel like, what, I want to do
That's
this.
beautiful. As long as both of you align.
Yeah, exactly. That's all.
Both
That
of you
really
know what you
matters.
want and Very good. So I know you're a radiographer.
Mm-hmm.
So how's life been? Have you stopped practicing?
I wouldn't say I stopped. I would say I'm on a break. So
You've been on the break since the last Big
since
Brother,
Big Brother, yeah.
the first episode you went on.
Yes.
Why?
Season,
First
yeah.
season,
Yeah.
Season 7.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've been very busy actually coming out of the show. I've actually had a lot to do, so there's no time to go to the hospital and do the 9 to 5 thing.
No time to attend to the patients that.
No time. And also, I want to explore this industry a little bit and this entertainment space, social media space a little bit. So that's why I went on the show. I didn't go on the show to go back to my job immediately. So
Oh, okay. So what do you think about people who finish and go back to their jobs? Remember Miracle? Yeah.
Of course, there are a lot of people that go on the show and they don't make anything out of the show. It's always 50-50. So, of course, if I went on the show and I came out to nothing, I'll go back to my job. But, thankfully, I didn't come out to nothing.
So what's your life on a day-to-day?
My life on a day-to-day, wake up, pray, get on phone calls. I'm always on the phone. Talking to different people. You're very nosy.
That's what the podcast is all about. I don't know what. You want to tell me the people you talk talking to
different people, friends, boyfriend.
You were going to add S to the boyfriend. You're like friends, boyfriends,
boyfriends to be. You didn't even let me finish the category.
Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
So I
Go
said
ahead.
friends, boyfriends to be, suitors, business people, brands, etc. And then that's not all I do. Don't make it seem like all I do is just stay on phone calls all day.
You just told me. You said that's what you do all the time.
No, I was still talking, but you cut me short because you're
sorry.
not a good host. You don't know how to let your guest finish speaking.
Okay, I'm sorry, guest.
That's what I was saying.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, I have a lot of brands that I'm working with, so I'm always out. I'm always shooting one thing or the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually busy for me. And I also have my podcast, so I'm always shooting.
Yes, I watch your podcast. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
On Pop Central, guys, check it out. And it's on YouTube channel too.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Doyin's Corner.
Yeah, no, I said when it's so okay, good. I'll ask you that later. Go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I do. And just wake up, pray, talk to people, work, and repeat it all over again.
Beautiful. That's like your daily routine.
Yes.
Okay, I see. So I'm gonna ask, coming out of the show, your season, what was it like?
My season.
Yes, the first season. How did you get on the show first? Did you get a call? You auditioned, definitely.
Yeah, I auditioned.
How did you get on the show?
I auditioned on the last day actually, and they kept calling me back and calling me back and calling me back, and it happened, and I went. Very straightforward process. Nothing.
What was your experience like on the show? I would definitely watched it.
Do you know it's been such a long time? I don't even really remember what my experience was like the first time I was on the show, but I'm sure it was okay. I preferred the second one. The first one was it was boring.
Were you yourself? So I feel like there was a contrasting personality that we found on the show.
Yeah.
On the second season, the first season, it felt like you give us a fake side of you. I don't even know which one is original.
Right.
Because the first time it was a quiet Doyin. It was I remembered you in the house.
You sat with me for let's say 30 minutes since I got here, which one do you think is really me?
Well,
Just judging by what you think.
really, it is a mini you or a mini me or
Which one do you think is really me? What was it, the Doyin from Level Up or the Doyin from the All Stars?
I think that you were coming back to show us Shige on on the All
The All
Stars
Stars.
because you did not necessarily have enough time to do justice. So I remember that you came out of the house. You know, there's something about coming outside of the house. You're like, Jesus, like I should you know when
I
you
should
start
have
watching,
done this.
I should have done this. I should have done that. And you're like, if I ever have the opportunity to go back into the house, you understand what I'm saying? So
No, I didn't even feel that way.
but I think that you wanted to come rewrite a script or
No,
or
not
change your
rewrite. I
perception
wanted
and
to
all
come
stuff.
back on the All Stars to show people my personality because the first time I was on the show, I was very cautious.
Okay.
You know, that was my first time ever on TV. I was coming from medicine, right? So I didn't know
Yeah.
anything about like entertainment. So I was cautious. I was scared. I was worried about my mom. You know, she's watching me. What would she say? I was worried about people that know me. I was worried about a lot of things. You know, I was also really worried about like, you know, backlash. How would people receive me? How would they perceive me? So I was very, but the second time I'm like, you know what? Who cares? So I was just there to be myself. And that was what it was.
And okay, so well, a lot of people were like, you were talking too much on the show. When you got outside of the house, how did it make you feel?
No, that's true. They were correct. Everybody that called me talkative was very correct. I am a talkative.
Look, I know you really talked.
I
Oh Lord, I don't think there was a day I didn't have anything to say about you because I literally reviewed the show like every day, and there was no day I didn't have something to say about
Really?
Doyin. If Doyin is not in this, Doyin is
Do you know
saying
the
that,
funny thing?
Doyin is trying to dance to the camera, Doyin just wakes up like
I promise.
you just wake up in the morning and then she's like,
Yeah, because like life is good. What's there to complain about? I'm great. I'm healthy. I can't complain. So I'm just a happy girl, and that's really me in real life. I
Okay.
talk a lot.
why
I'm
did
very
you see that
active.
side of you in your season?
I told you I was fake. I was cautious.
Why were you fake?
I wasn't
You
fake. Let me
wasted
not say
our
fake.
time.
Let me not say fake.
You were giving us a
Well,
fake
you
show.
people have seen so many other fake people. I'm not the first one. So
Like
deal with it.
fake people on Big Brother. Like
I don't know. I don't think that everybody has been on the show.
Who do you think would have been fake on the show?
No, I'm not going to give you a name because I don't know. I didn't know anybody before the show, so I don't know if anybody.
Who was fake on your season?
I don't know. I didn't know them before the show, so how would I know? But I'm sure that not everybody that has stepped their foot into that house came into the house being themselves 100%. You know, and it's not even because they're trying to be fake. That house can be very, very scary. You know, you're there and you know that a lot of people are watching you. So there's just this thing at the back of your mind like, you know what, let me not, especially if it's your first time.
Yeah.
You get, so yeah.
I see. So you give us the fake side of you and then the original side.
Don't
of you.
say fake, the more cautious side of me the first time. And then the second time I was just like, you know what?
You would just show us a little bit of
people, I
spice.
want you guys to experience this awesomeness because that's what it is.
Okay, so
So you're
talking
welcome.
about experiencing you on the show,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things happened.
Yeah,
There were a lot of fights,
true.
and I just wanted to talk about them a bit, right? I felt like you were against caucuses. You know, you were against. You were also, you had people in your corner who probably you felt like backstabbed you at some point and all of that. But I want to start with. Are you and Pere? Are you cool?
Yes, Pere. Oh yeah,
Very good. You guys
Very cool.
resolved the issues.
We didn't really resolve. I'm very mature. Like whatever happened in the house happened in the house. For me, I'm cool with everybody. So Pere and I, we didn't really have to resolve anything. We just started speaking. Like we don't speak like on a regular, but like if we see outside, hi, then we just make jokes.
That's just cool and
yeah,
you're
it's just
good.
cool. There was nothing to like sit and hash out or anything like that. No.
But were you scared at that moment when his hand went into the wall? I was watching that moment and I said to myself, if that hand met Doyin, Doyin was gone.
But I knew that he wasn't going to hit me.
How would you have been sure that he wouldn't hit you?
Because
What?
he's not stupid. If he would have hit me in the house, he's not stupid. If he would have hit me in the house, he'd have gone home.
He
And I
will go
know
home, but if that punch met you, that was it.
he wouldn't have done it. He wouldn't have done it. Because why would he spend, you know how, that was like the 7th week in the house. Why would anybody stay that long just to fuck
People
with
have gone home in the 8th week.
No, just to fuck, just like that over one person. I just think that Pere is smarter than that. I think he just wanted to make the most out of the moment. I don't even think he was really upset.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I just think he wanted to make
Do you think that if that was in real life
Mm.
and not where that were cameras,
Mm-hmm.
do you think it would have been a different scenario entirely?
What would have different in what sense? Like he would have hit me?
Yeah.
I don't think he's a woman beater. I don't know him well enough to say
Okay.
that, but I've never seen anything to suggest that he would
Okay.
physically, harm me. So I don't.
Do you think like you provoked him to that point?
Well,
Seeing that
I've
you-
watched
seeing
that
you-
particular clip back.
Be honest.
I can tell. No, I can agree if somebody would say, I provoked him because I was going on and on and on. But that's the thing about me. If you're, you will hear me, whether you want to hear me or not. If I'm very, very like, if it's important to me to let you
Yeah.
know something, you will hear it. I didn't like what was happening. It felt like, everything that was happening in the house, it was very easy to just say, Doyin did it. Because I talk a lot. So everybody just say, oh, Doyin, she must have. So I just wasn't going to have it.
What was that one thing that pained you in the house that they said you did and you didn't do?
That pained me, that they said I did and I didn't do.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's something that comes to mind, but I don't even want to shed any light on it. at
Just
all.
just say it and we'll move on from it.
No. So let's move on.
Was it Ilebai?
No, I'm not saying it. No, it's nothing that has to do with Barry at all. It's something in particular. It really, really got to me in the house.
You can
And
talk
I was-
about it. You're saying your truth. It's like here, just say it. Nothing. Trust me. I won't even dig deep.
It's bygone now. It's
I
bygone.
just want to hear it. What's it?
It's bygone.
I know it's bygone. Can we just hear it?
No, you're not going to make me say what I don't want to say. I told you that before we started. You don't have the power to do that. You would not have the power to do that. I'll say what I want to say, and I don't want to say this.
That's all right. It's good. Okay. Are you and Baye cool?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. You guys
We're
talk
cordial. Yeah, we're cool.
cordial.
She's cool.
Ever had a conversation about what happened in the house?
Of course. Yes. Of course. We've spoken about it. We moved past it.
I see. Very good. Venita also?
No, we don't speak.
Okay. Well, why didn't you speak?
We weren't speaking before the show. Why should we speak after the show?
I remember your outburst
Mm.
on the day you were leaving the house.
Mhm.
First of all, you shocked that you were evicted. Were you happy you were evicted?
I had a feeling I was going to leave.
Did you have mixed feelings?
No, actually, because let me tell you something.
All right.
When I was in that house, I said to God that I didn't want to dream about my mom until the day I was leaving the house. The day I left the house was the only day I ever dreamt about my mom. So I knew I was leaving.
That was your mom calling you home.
Yeah. And I had the whole, the dream was so clear to me. I just knew I was going home. So I wasn't shocked. Yeah.
Wow.
I had done enough in the house at the time.
You don't want to cause more trouble.
No, I think that if I would have stayed an extra week, maybe
Right.
I would have gotten disqualified because I was getting to the point, I was getting here. And one thing about me is, I can withstand stuff until I can no longer withstand stuff. So I think if I actually stayed an extra week in that house, I think they would have disqualified me because I'd had enough at that point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
From the housemates.
Yeah.
They were frustrating you.
I'm sure I also did some frustrating things, but yeah, I was frustrated sometimes in the house. Yes.
Oh, I see. So, you and Venita are talking.
I said that before.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that you and Venita are talking. Is it as a result of the issues you guys had in the house?
No.
You guys
No,
definitely
I
had
didn't.
issues, but for the outburst you made, and that you made some particular statements, right? And yeah, I know. So I'm just saying there must have been there were build up of there were emotions everywhere.
Okay, so the thing is this, right?
Yeah.
I know that you want to talk about the whole Venita issue, but I really would not spend 10 minutes talking about Venita.
Why?
Honestly, I just don't want to. There's no reason to. She's not talking about me. I'm not talking about her. We've both moved on with our lives. Yeah. I just don't want to talk about her.
Okay, so in church, you just want to leave it that way it is.
Yes, I've said everything I have to say about Venita. I said it on the show. So if you want to hear anything about Venita from me, just watch the show.
I watched everything you said about her
Okay.
to the last day.
Yeah.
And sometimes one would think that people would eventually be cordial after a show.
No, me, I'm very open to being cordial with anybody. Honestly, anybody. I really don't have problems with anybody. It's just I'll tell you my mind, how I feel in the moment, and we'll move past it. For me, I'm past all of that house drama. Honestly,
So you're cordial with generally all your housemates, everybody, apart from Benita, definitely, and other people.
when I see them, I say hi to the ones that we say hi. The ones that we don't say hi, we don't really need to say hi. We just.
You're the kind of person who doesn't like.
The truth is, I don't even remember
You
to
don't
say
care.
hi to people normally. So I just do my thing. I just move. If I come into a space and somebody says hi to me, I'll say hi back. If you don't, I'll just walk and do my thing and leave you. That's it.
Okay, good. So I was gonna ask about, you know, your love life.
You seem so interested in
I mean,
me.
I'm just asking you. I mean,
Are you interested in me?
no,
Are you
please.
sure?
I beg.
Because you've been asking me
I'm
that
just
question.
asking you. So what's it like dating in Nigeria?
What's it like dating in Nigeria?
Yeah. Generally, you hear a lot of stories about um there has to be this a lady came out some time ago saying talking stage is 500K. But what's the dating pool in Nigeria like at the
I
moment?
think honestly, the dating pool in Nigeria is garbage. It's so sad. I just think that people are not even in love anymore. I don't even think people even get in relationships because they are fond of each other anymore. I think people get in relationships for survival these days.
Who gets into the relationship for survival?
Both the men and the women.
What
I'm
is
not
the
going
man?
to make it. A
What's the
woman
man?
thing.
I know. So I'm just saying, what's the man trying to survive
They're
on?
men that, am I allowed to?
Oh yes, yes, yeah, that's
They're
fine.
men that really are very sexually active
Yeah.
and, they can afford to have different women, especially in this part of the world when women, some women have chosen to like put a price on, getting stuff. So those men will just think, okay, if I have a girlfriend, then I have somebody to just do this with.
Right.
Yeah. And there are also men that get with women for, financial benefits. We don't speak about it enough. There are a lot of male gold diggers.
Let's talk about.
Yeah, we
But
just make
wait.
it seem
There are a
like
lot
it's
of
just
there are a
women.
lot of male. I did a lot of male gold diggers.
There are male gold diggers. Yeah, the men that get with you because they think they can get something out of you,
Like what?
like money. Obviously, what else?
So
Like
are you
money,
are you
like
gonna
your car, like your apartment,
wait?
things like that.
Is he going
yeah.
to move into the woman's apartment?
No, he doesn't have to move. He's not gonna make it seem like he's moving. But I mean,
How does it make it seem?
my friend is in my house today, Jerry. My friends are there. I need some space from them. I'm coming to your house, and then he comes the first day, and then the second day. I'm not saying like that has happened to me personally, but like
Has it happened to you
it
personally?
happens.
Has it happened to you
It
personally?
happens.
Has it
It happens.
has it happened to you personally?
It happens. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to make it known that I'm just so sick. I just feel like women have bad PR. Somehow it's our fault too because of the things that we say or things that we put out there. But there are men also that get with women for financial benefits, and we don't talk about that enough. At the end of the day, a relationship to me should be about, how fond of each other are we, how well do we get along? Do we companionship? Do we enjoy spending time together? Do you
I
get
think you're big on companionship a lot.
I'm so big on companionship. I think that's the most important.
What's
thing in the
companionship to
world.
you?
Just having your own person, just somebody that, sees you, somebody that understands you, somebody that gets you and accepts you
I get
for
a point.
who you are. Yeah.
Sorry, your boyfriend is not here. So it's
Oh.
fine.
I didn't even hear that.
That's okay. So what makes the dating pool garbage apart from all of that? Yeah.
Just like I said, because I think many people are dating for survival.
So
and
the
not
women are dating for
companionship.
what exactly?
I think there are women that are dating for survival. I think there are women that are dating for companionship also. At the end of the day, I just think that, there should be more people dating for companionship in general. People are worried about wrong things like, oh, how much did a man spend on a date with you? How much did a man... All those things don't matter. For me, my favorite type of dates are even like, let's go on a car ride, something, buy something cheap. Let's
Buy
just
suya.
talk. Yeah, let's talk. Let's
Spend time.
Yeah, let's spend time. Let's interact. That's what a date should really be about. It's not about, ordering the most expensive bottle or whatever. But like, don't get me wrong. I'm not seated here
Well,
saying...
why not? Why not?
I'm not seated here saying, oh, you know what, money is not important, or oh, how a man treats you, or what's the kind of luxury he brings to your life. Those things are nice. I like luxury. I like money. But that would never be the only reason.
You've always
I'm in
said
a
you like money,
relationship.
girl.
I love money.
You've always said it.
I love money. I'm not one of those people that will come and say, no, I don't want money. Just give me Gary.
So you will not date a man that does not have money. That's it. Yeah.
I would not date a man that cannot give me the kind of life that I already give to myself. And I give myself a very comfortable life.
Okay.
Very, very comfortable. So I will not go beneath my standard. Yeah. But I'm willing to go above my standards.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
Really good. So
So I just think it's garbage because, like I said, we should be dating for companionship. That should be the number one reason. That is, human beings cannot exist alone. We need people in our lives. So the people in our lives should not be, in our lives just strictly because of what they can provide.
Should a man ask a woman for money?
Should a man ask a woman for money? Of
Looking
course.
at this economy where everybody's under pressure,
Yeah.
I'm trying to paint a scenario right now. Definitely, the man is supposed to be the provider and all of
Yeah.
that. But there are days men don't have it together.
Yeah. See,
Should the man ask the woman for
I don't
money?
think there's any problem with a man asking his woman for money. I don't think it's a problem. I keep saying this thing. I don't think there's anything genetically present in a man that makes it possible for him to make more money than a woman. The same way we women struggle to make money, it's not easy to make money. The same way men struggle to make money. So I understand if a man is having like downtime, okay, he doesn't have today. It's not. I have brothers, they don't have money all the time. Do you understand? So
Okay.
yeah. I don't think it's a problem for a man to ask a woman for money. I think it's a problem when a man starts to, think that, okay, the woman is supposed to do it with me. Like if your mentality is, when I'm having a downtime, I want my partner to be able to support me. That's great.
Yeah.
The mentality I don't like is, we're doing it together. Oh, yeah, you bring your own 50%, me, I bring my own 50%. Then at the end of the day, you still want respect and you want her to submit to you. You cannot eat your cake and have it. It's not possible. The moment you start making it seem like, oh, we have to split 50-50.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, whether you want to lie to yourself or not, that respect is going to, our respect for you will be out of the window like this.
I see.
Your woman needs to be able to look at you like a superhero, I'm not saying superhero as far, he never has any problems, but she needs to be able to look at you as a solution provider. She needs to be able
Definitely.
to look at you like the man. That's the way the respect comes. That's where the submission comes from. When you've shown to her that I've got you
Yeah.
until I don't have, and then you can support me. That's how it's supposed to be. So
I see. So do you think that you women are not discerning enough to spot gold diggers who are men?
no, I think I can spot a gold digger.
How?
I can, of course. Now.
How do you spot a gold digger?
No, when a man is asking you, you're just talking to a man. There's some men, I'm telling you, in this Lagos, so you've not even started talking to them for up to 2 weeks. They already need something.
Is it like
Yes, they need something, or they need your car, or they need.
they need your car?
Yeah, they want to borrow your car to go somewhere, or they need some money for something, or they need. It's just stupid. Both ways. I don't think anybody should be asking anybody for money at the beginning stage of okay, so if you didn't meet that person, how would you have sorted your issues out? Both the woman and the man, it makes no sense for you just start talking to this person. There's nothing, this person has family members. They have, sisters, brothers that they're already doing stuff for, maybe staff, maybe friends. You don't want to be an additional baggage when you're not even sure that you're going to be in that person's life or not. So I think it's wrong. When you meet people, talk to them, get to know them, not request for money immediately. Men do that a lot in this Lagos. Women do that a lot too in this Lagos. And that's why the dating pool is garbage.
So in short, it'll be hard to find a good person in this Lagos.
No, I don't think it'll be hard to find a good person in this Lagos because, I've met some good people. I am a good person myself. So I am. Don't roll your eyes. I am a good person.
Yes, she is, by the way.
I am a good person myself. So I'm sure they're there, but, you would just have to, search very well.
And
But
filter.
I personally prefer men that are outside Nigeria. Or men that are in Nigeria and have a westernized mindset.
Definitely.
Yeah. I wouldn't be with like a typical
African.
traditional Nigerian. It wouldn't even work because I'm not traditional at all.
You're
At
not the
all.
type. I know you're not the type that cooks.
No, I don't cook.
You have a chef at home?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't cook. I don't have to cook right now. But when I get married, if I have a man that takes care of the home, takes care of the bills, I don't expect him to come back home I would learn how to cook for my man. I would take care of my man. But he has to show me that, he's my man.
Okay, so doesn't that sound like,
But I'll still have a chef. Don't think that I'll just be cooking every day.
doesn't
I'll
that
never
sound
cook
like
every day.
something comes with conditions?
What comes with conditions? Let me tell you the truth.
Yeah.
We can sit here and lie to ourselves all day. The only people that have unconditional love for us are mothers.
And
God.
fathers.
And fathers, yeah.
Yeah,
Our
our
parents,
parents.
and God. Every other type of love is very conditional.
So that means a
We
man
all
cannot
love. Both men love women based on conditions. Women love men based on conditions.
What conditions do men love women on?
It can be, she's beautiful. It
Okay.
can be, the sex is amazing. It can be, she's great company. She gives me peace. That is a condition. She cooks well. However you want to make the condition, however right you want to make the condition sound, it's still a condition. Whether it is because she's a homemaker and she's very homely, or she's very churchy, or there's a condition. To say that you love somebody unconditionally is to say that they go against everything that you want in a partner, but you still love them. It's to say that they bring absolutely no form of value to your life, but you still love them. It's to say that they grind your gears and they do everything wrong, but you still choose them. And we don't practice that type of love these days.
Except mothers.
Yeah, most times it's mothers.
So what does a woman see in a man that makes her love the man?
I think it's different for every woman. So for me, mine would be different. What makes me love a man would be different for what makes the next woman love a man. So I don't know if you're asking me for my own.
What makes you love a man?
First of all, I can only love a man that I can respect. Somebody that makes me want to shut up. Somebody that
because you talk.
Because it's difficult for me. It's difficult to get me to shut up. But if you can get me to shut up, and I can respect you, and I can listen to you.
Okay.
Just somebody that leads in a way that I can trust his leadership is somebody that I'm very willing to
submit to, regardless of his age.
Regardless of his age.
Will you need somebody who you're older than?
I've never done it before, but if I were to find a guy that I'm older than, but he's ahead of me in life, I'll be willing to. And he doesn't look younger than me also. Yeah, I'm willing to. But I prefer older men.
Age bracket?
Late 30s, early 40s.
I see.
That's for me.
So, somebody that gets you to shut up.
Yeah, somebody that I can respect, somebody that I can look up to, somebody that can speak to my soul when I'm down, somebody that's, somebody whose leadership I just trust.
Effortlessly and just...
Yeah. Somebody that makes me want to just shut my brain and say, you know what? I can trust him. I know he will lead me right. Yeah.
I see. This is really good. All right. I was just going to digress a little. Do you think that the fans of reality shows are a big issue to the reality stars?
Well, I would say the fans are a necessary evil. They are necessary, but they're evil. The only reason the reality TV shows that do well in Nigeria do well is because they have a lot of fan engagement.
All right.
If they didn't have fans saying negative stuff and positive stuff and, back and forth like that, then what's a show without the fans? So we need them. They are not the most peaceful people. They're quite toxic. But when you go on the show, you should expect some level of toxicity to come back. Don't be naive and think, okay, I'll just go on the show and everybody will accept me. You're not Jesus Christ. Even Jesus Christ wasn't accepted by everybody. So I wouldn't say that. I would say that the fans are doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to create this rivalry. They're supposed to talk about it. I don't get upset at them. They're doing what they're supposed to do. The whole essence of a show is for you to watch and get some form of reaction out of it. If you're watching the show and you're getting nothing, I don't want to sit and watch a character that just gets nothing out of me. I want to watch somebody that gets some form of emotions out of me. And that's why I say you're welcome to Nigerians a lot. Because they should tell me thank you, because I was able to give them something to talk about. And that's what the show should be about, really.
So did they thank you for giving them something?
They've not thanked me yet.
So are you saying that they're ungrateful?
Yeah, they're very ungrateful.
Nigerians are ungrateful?
I wouldn't say Nigeria. I'm not trying to get
No, but I'm not.
No,
the fans are ungrateful.
No. I just think...
You have fans, right?
Of course.
Delights. So what do you call them? Delights.
You better pronounce the name right if you pronounce it at all. Delights.
I'm not your boyfriend.
Say delights.
I'm not your boyfriend.
Say delights.
Delights.
Good. You still ended up saying it. Even though you repeated I'm not your boyfriend 7 times, you still said it.
I'm just saying you can't harass me on my show.
But I just harassed you. I just made you say something.
It's okay. It's all right. So the fans are ungrateful.
Yeah. They need to understand that, they'll watch a show and they'll complain about a person, a particular character so much. Oh, this person did this thing. What would you rather? Would you rather have somebody that just sits around and does nothing? Would you rather watch that kind of show? Or would you rather have somebody that, says a lot of things that just, grind your gears and maybe they make you happy today and then they make you sad today? That's what a show should be about. It should be able to provoke emotions. Yeah.
So do you now think that the engagement of the fans reactions of the fans have an impact on the narrative of each housemate?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Because there's this thing called the bandwagon effect. When 10 people start saying something, if 10 people start saying, oh, this girl is rude. if you see a post on Instablog, for example, the first 10 comments are, this girl is rude, this girl is rude, this girl is rude. You would see that,
You have a perception, right?
yeah, there's just something in your head. You would see that more people will come to that post and
And
type,
affirm.
this girl is rude. Even
Yeah.
if they watched it originally and didn't think the girl was rude.
Mm.
So, of course, the fans affect the narrative that every housemate has. But I think the narrative is really, really formed by the producers of the show, not the fans. The producers of the show can make you look
Or
like
mar you.
anything they want you to look like, regardless of what you really are. It's not about what you are on the show. It's not about how you behave. It's about how they want to portray you. So if they want to portray you as this talkative girl, they will always show you when you're talking. You see when you're keeping quiet and not saying, they won't show you because that's not the aspect of you that they're trying to, project to
So that was the narrative they give to you on the show.
I don't know. I don't even know what. Well, I guess I won't say that was the narrative they gave to me because that's me saying that, oh, they made me.
That's why every time we saw you, you weren't talking, you were dancing.
No, I am a talkative. So that one, they didn't lie about it. I talk a lot. I've been talking since I got here.
Because I've been asking you questions.
Obviously. Yeah, but like there are people you ask questions and they give you one-liners. I'm not a one-liner. I'm a talkative.
I see that.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot happening in the country.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts? First off, let's talk about the youth in the country. We have a lot of people who are young who are in politics right now.
Right.
How well would you say they've impacted? Have you seen anything they've done?
Do you know what? I don't really like talking about politics because I don't know much about politics, to be honest.
Okay.
I would say I'm the most detached Nigerian you can ever meet in this life. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know the price of anything. I don't know.
You don't know the price of tomatoes.
I don't know the price of tomatoes. I don't know the price of chicken. I don't know the price of anything.
You don't
I
go
don't
to the
know.
market to buy
No, I
anything.
don't.
You send your chef
Yeah.
and they don't tell you what the price is.
No.
So you don't know people are seeing shege.
I hear of it a lot. And, I really, really sympathize with people. I'm sure that it's tough.
How do you share stuff if you don't
I'm
hear
sure
it?
it's tough because, okay, for example, wigs are more expensive. That I know.
Wig love food.
Well, that's the part I know because that's wigs are more expensive. Makeup is more expensive. Nails are everything is more expensive. You get cars are more expensive. Houses are more expensive. Those things I know, but I don't really know tomato and
food is expensive.
I'm sure it is. Yeah. And it's sad. It's sad because people are suffering, I'm sure, because we see things on social media. I also went to the market one time, this Sunday market at Ogba.
Yeah. Ogba.
Yeah. And, I cried that day because I was like, wow. Like, people are really going through it. People were reacting to 50,000 naira like it was 5 million naira. And that's just to show how badly people are suffering. It's very sad. We hope that we have a country one day where, the average Nigerian can at least feed. That should be the basic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not there yet. I hope we get there one day. But I don't want to talk about politics or how the youths, how they're impacting politics because I don't really know much about politics.
So what do you think about the country itself, the leadership, everything happening?
I just think it's a shithole. I think the issue is the people that are supposed or that are obligated to care about us don't care about us. And that's the thing. And I don't know that there will be a solution anytime soon. That's the truth. So I just tell people, just do your best to fend for yourself and your family. If you can get out, please get out. That's it.
Would you go into politics?
No.
Why?
I don't have the time. I don't care that much.
You don't care about?
I don't care that much. I care about myself. I care about my life. I care about my family. I care about my friends. That's all I have the capacity to care about. I don't think I have the capacity to care about the whole country. Honestly. And I don't know. I just don't care that much. I've never thought about it, to be honest.
So if there was anything you could change about yourself, what would it be?
If there was something I could change about myself, I am very. Some people will call it naggy. Some people. I can emphasize on one thing. I guess you might have seen that.
Hello, even behind the scenes, man, she's been trying to show me a lot of shege before we started the show. But I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I can be very when I want something, I'm very persistent and I will not stop.
And even if you don't get it,
I will get it.
As your
Most
man,
of the time, I always get it. So I just have to persist long enough. It always works. You should try it.
I know I can't try a nagging woman. I'm sorry.
So yeah, that's probably something I'll change about myself. Like my loved ones, people in my life, they say, "Why do you say the same thing over and over and over again?" And I know I do it too. So yeah, I probably would love to change that. And maybe also, I think I'm a bit naive. That was one thing I realized. So I used to think I was very smart, but like I still think I'm smart. Don't get me wrong, but I think I'm also a bit naive. I give a lot of blind loyalty.
Okay.
And that's just stupid. There's a difference between a nice person and a stupid person. I can be a stupid person sometimes. I don't take my time to assess a person and see if this person is somebody that I should be loyal to or can reciprocate the loyalty. I just meet people and I'm like, I like you, I'm going to be loyal. That doesn't make any sense.
So at what juncture did you
Figure that out.
figure that out?
In the house. After the house.
What happened that made you stop being loyal?
What happened that made me stop being loyal?
Yeah.
No,
that made you figure that out.
Oh. Different things. There were times in the house where somebody would say, "Oh, don't nominate me. I'll never nominate you." And I would give them my word. Because one thing that I really pride myself in is I have a lot of integrity. If I say I would do something, I would do it. If I say I would not do it, I would not do it. So, there'll be people that would say, "Oh, yeah, nominate me. Don't nominate me. I'll never nominate you." And I wouldn't nominate them, but they would go there and nominate me. And I would just trust them. There are people that, I would just meet and I would just say, "No, you're not treating this person right. I need to start." All that was unnecessary. We're there to play a game. But it's just, at the end of the day, I'm a human being. I genuinely cannot sit around in a place where I feel like something doesn't sit right with me and I wouldn't say anything about it. I need to learn to shut up more. That's also something else I've learned. So, yeah.
I mean, looking at your outburst when, anybody was being, EK did stuff, yeah. That outburst, was it for, what was the outburst for?
I was
Because it was confusing.
Yeah.
What happened? Who was that particular
Who
outburst?
was it for?
Yes.
It was for everybody, all of them that planned it, those that sat around and watched it happen and didn't say anything about it. I just felt my honest emotions in that moment was just, this house is so tough. You people are making it even 10 times tougher for this girl. That's how I just felt. It just felt like we were doing something to my younger sister. I couldn't take it. And because the whole day I had gone around the house, asking around, you know what happened? And then everybody was like, I don't know. And I remember I asked Ike.
I remember.
And he was like, it was so like, and I believed him.
But it felt like it was directed towards Venita, actually.
No, it wasn't, actually. That's one thing I realized when I came out of the show. I think they didn't show the part. Maybe they went on break. I don't know.
No, it was still the same, I think. Well, maybe there was a break.
Maybe they must have gone on break at some point because I was talking to Ike, actually, was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I was talking to him from the sitting room and I was really going off on him.
And Venita was in that direction or something.
And then, they were trying to take me out and then I said, I think I used the B word.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if I can curse on your show. I used the B word.
Yeah.
And she must have thought I was speaking to her because I was looking in that direction and she was also coming out of that direction. And then she's like, who is the B? Who is the B? And I'm like, well, I wasn't speaking to you, but you're also a bitch.
Was that the start of your war with her?
No, actually, I realized that. You know what? I said I didn't want
to. It's okay. It's
fine.
fine. It's okay.
So, you know what? Let's just move past it.
Okay. You made me lose my line of thought. Okay, so first off, why did you guys not want the reunion to happen?
I wanted it to happen. I don't know why it was cancelled. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe people just felt like, what's the point?
Is it because you guys are now celebrities? So definitely you guys were like celebrities who came back for the show. Do you want to drink water?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
Thank you.
good. So that you can say I'm not nice on the show.
Oh, please.
So why was it because you guys are celebrities? Because on the norms, I feel like if you guys were like first timers, definitely. I mean, a lot of people are angry that you guys are not giving us the reunion.
I think it's for the best that it's not happening. I think it would have been very toxic.
Why?
Yeah, it would just be reopening a lot of baggage and bad wounds that people just want to leave concealed.
Don't you think that? I personally feel like a lot of reunions help, like
the reunions don't really. That's crap. They don't. The reunion never really brings anybody together. It doesn't
bring closure or whatever.
It just opens up
wounds.
More. Yeah, I don't think it ever brings people together. So I think, and at the end of the day, it comes with a lot of backlash on some people. The level of reunion came with a lot of backlash on me. I don't care. I can take it.
Why?
But a lot of people cannot take it. So maybe a lot of people are just like, I don't need all of that backlash.
Did you have any backlash?
The first time?
Yeah,
No.
I know the worst, but it was just you and Adekunle.
Yes, that was the main backlash. It was really bad.
But you and Adekunle are cool now.
Oh yeah, very cool.
Wow.
Very cool. So maybe people just didn't want all of that. It's just too much drama, to be honest. Yeah. So I can understand why people didn't want it.
All right, I see. So, what's your advice to everybody going on the show right now?
Everybody going on the show, please be yourself. In fact, it doesn't even matter how chaotic you think you are, just be yourself. The people that will love you. People that won't love you regardless of however you choose to present yourself. So just be yourself. When you come out, you clean it up.
Okay.
Not bad.
I see. Wow. Okay, so I want to ask you a question. Who was the first democratically elected?
Come on, excuse me. But I don't know. I don't even want you to finish. Okay, maybe I might even know it. Ask the question. The first democratically elected president? Was that what you were
Vice president.
Boy, I only know the presidents. I don't know no vice. Don't even put me on the spot like that. Don't even do that.
The first democratically elected vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, take me to court. I do not know it. I don't know it.
Wow. Wait, what state are you from?
Ondo State.
Who was the first winner of Big Brother Niger?
Oh, that I know. The first winner.
Yes.
Ever.
Big
He's
Brother
not
Niger.
Cartoon guy. Cartoon, I guess. That's his name.
Is that his name?
Yeah, that's his name. He was on Ebuka season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the host of that season?
IK?
No.
It wasn't IK.
It wasn't IK.
Then I don't know the person.
Olisa Adibwa.
Who's that?
You don't know Olisa Adibwa?
No. I might know the person.
You should know Olisa Adibwa, Beat FM.
I'm sure I know. Oh, light-skinned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Olisa Adibwa.
Yeah, I've even met him. Oh, yeah.
But you're from Ondo State.
Yes, I'm from.
Who's your governor right now?
We are going to call this off right now.
Like your governor.
Right. Okay, you know what? Let me sit here and ask you radiology. So let's go. If you're going to ask me things I know nothing about, then
You can
I'm
ask
going
me.
to ask you things that you know nothing about.
But I don't think that you shouldn't know your governor.
I know my governor. I know my former governor. But I think it's passed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know the new one.
Aidatiwa. Remember?
That
was his
Even if
deputy.
you gave me 50 guesses, I wouldn't have guessed that name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's my bad. I need to do my current affairs.
It's very important. I know you're not interested in Nigeria, but it's okay.
What do you mean? I love Nigeria. I love the country. I'm just not interested in politics in general, not just
In
Nigeria.
general. I see. What's your style?
What's my style? I think my style is edgy, chic, comfortable. Yeah.
What are your favorite guys in the house?
My favorite guys in the house.
Yeah, like ever.
All Stars.
All-Stars.
Or in general?
your set and All-Stars.
I can't even remember. I think on my level of maybe cheesy, I really liked him.
I had a cheesy question here, by the way.
Oh, really?
What happened to both of you?
What do you mean?
It felt like both of you were going to date. Yeah. Actually, you guys were always spending time together. I'm serious. I mean, I have a cheesy question here, but I was going to ask
You know what? I'm going to be respectful towards cheesy.
Because he's
and his
married right now.
beautiful wife.
Definitely.
Yeah, and
of
his
course.
family. I'm not
Yeah.
going to speak on.
Okay, that's
our
okay.
interaction.
I was just gonna, but I skipped it because you mentioned it. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
okay, I don't have to ask because he's married. So
exactly. So just drink your water and ask another question.
don't worry, I'll leave all the questions to when I maybe off camera. But it was really good having you today.
Yeah.
You have any questions for me?
Enjoyed this. How would you rate me as a guest on your show?
So you're the first lady I'm having on the show. I think so far it's been cool, right? Even though you didn't want to say some things, but definitely I think that you're composed. You're just being stubborn. You're not wanting to say the things that you don't want to say, which is okay.
Yeah.
Because you're also a host, so you understand this whole thing. You know, sometimes when your host is asking the host a question, like, you won't use brain for brain.
As in- so
So,
how would you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10 as a guest?
as a guest, I'll give you a 9.
I expected a 9.5, but that would work. It's okay.
You can drink water without 9.5. So
I pray for more guests like me because I'm a good guest.
what are the questions you have for me?
What other questions? What do you think about me in general? It could be bad. It can be bad. That's okay.
Well, what I think about you, I think that, I'm just going to talk based off the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I felt like maybe it was a narrative that was out there. I felt like I think he was just talking.
Yeah.
And I just felt like there were things that sometimes didn't concern you that you talked about.
But that's all we really had to do in that house.
Well, and I don't blame you because in the house, it's just no phones, no TV, nothing.
And I promise you, that house can be very boring.
And
I don't think people know.
I know it could because you're just there
Very
247.
boring,
If there's no task, nothing is happening.
Yeah. So
the person you want to talk to is talking to somebody.
We only have each other to talk about. We don't have any.
So when somebody says you are gossiping, I'm wondering what should you talk about?
We all gossip in that house because we all talk, right? The only difference is some people gossip and don't have the balls to say it to other people's faces.
Were you getting closer to somebody in the house on the All Stars?
Getting closer in what sense?
I don't know. Just
like romantically?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Was it somebody you felt really comfortable with?
No.
You didn't feel comfortable with anybody?
No. Not in that sense. No.
Did you feel like there was no person that could handle you in a romantic
I think
way?
that if I had a romantic partner in the house,
yeah,
I think it would have been a very chaotic show.
How?
I think it's good that we didn't experience that.
Because are you a lover?
I am a lover, but I am a very passionate lover.
An intense one.
Yeah. I can love you as much as I can fight you.
Are you obsessive?
No, at all.
Possessive?
I'm possessive, very possessive, but obsessive, no. Yeah.
Oh. I think it's just a thin line between being obsessed and...
No, someone that is obsessive is somebody that cannot let you be, you're in their mind 24/7. Someone that is possessive is your mind, you're going to behave yourself. And that's me.
Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to just stop all the love questions there.
You should.
It was good talking to you.
Yeah.
What's the name of your podcast again?
Doyin's Corner.
So guys, go on YouTube. Doyin's Corner. Fantastic conversation she has there. I saw the one you did with Dan Cool the last time. It was good.
Thank you.
Right. So, when do you drop yours?
When do I drop mine? No, we're actually wrapped up for the season now. So I'll announce it when the new season starts.
Fantastic. So, guys, you can go just binge on all of that. And, guys, thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells. Big Brother starting very soon. Yeah, I'm just going to say that for those of you who were asking in the comments earlier on. But of course, when it's time, multi-choice will announce. Okay. Why are you smiling?
Why? I was just gonna ask you the same thing. Why? He keeps looking and he's like smiling.
Smiling.
Why? You're smiling at me and at the people.
Moving on swiftly, right? All right. So going on social media platforms, so Olufemi Daniel, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. What else again? Snapchat, X, Twitter.
So you're not gonna ask them to follow your guest?
Yes. Olufemi Daniel. Follow Doyin on Instagram at
what's my Instagram username? If you get it, let's put money on the table right now. If you were to get it correctly, how much would we bet on?
I don't bet.
You don't bet.
I'm sorry.
So you don't take risks.
I take risks in business. We're not betting. Betting is crazy.
It's part of business.
Do you bet?
Yes.
How much have you won?
Sure.
How much have you won?
If I'm sure about the stakes, I'll bet.
How much have you won?
Well, it's tacky to talk about money, so I'm not going to tell you the exact figures, but I've won some money from betting.
What's your favorite club?
Who told you it's football I'm betting on? Did I tell you that I'm betting on football?
So what do you bet on?
You can bet on anything.
What do you bet on?
Anything. I can even bet on you.
That what?
That you would not be able to look me straight in the eyes for 5 minutes and not smile.
I'm smiling.
Okay. It's not 5 minutes. 5 minutes is not up yet.
Should we set a timer?
You really would sit here for 5 minutes.
Should we set a timer?
You have a lot of time.
I don't have a lot of time.
You have a lot of time, but I don't.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not doing it.
Okay. But you're the one smiling.
You just
you're the one who's looking at me smiling.
You just smiled.
You're the one who's looking at me
but
smiling.
But you just smiled. And it's not up to 5 minutes yet. So I just won the bet. I wish you put money on it. You'd have lost money.
Anyways, your social media handle. So what were you asking me?
Official Doyin underscore. That's my social media handle.
I know it's that.
You're saying, I know. You couldn't even answer the question.
Mine is official Doyin underscore. I just wanted to.
But why didn't you answer when I asked
I wanted you to say it by yourself.
Why?
I mean, it's your handle, right?
Yeah, but you're the host of the show.
Yeah.
And you're closing off the show. So you tell people to go follow your guest at their
follow
handle.
her at official Doyin underscore.
You know, I like you always end up doing what I want.
No, your man is the soup.
Yes.
You know that guy?
No, he likes the spice. Trust me, he
Jesus.
does.
All right, guys, the show is over. We're just bouncing here. Until next time, I come your way. It's bye.
Bye.